It's been like 15 minutes and now I'm sitting here saying nothing. Great. Okay.
All I know is paper stacking, money to the ceiling, I'm a money roll. All I know is
Hello, hi, I'm Kyra. Nice to meet you. Cutting straight to the point. My channel is about to be a couple of things, honestly. Beauty, another focus is gonna be like more the main focus. It's gonna be mental health, dealing with life, how to stay motivated, productive, all that. So today's video is how to deal with life and all the stuff that life throws at you. And I myself, I have bipolar, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. So anybody that's watching this, I feel like I can relate. So I feel like I have a little bit of not say, like I have experiences. And it's easier to relate to people that have the same experiences as you. So that's why I'm making this video. A lot of people have come to me. I like helping people. So I feel like making videos helps myself because I get all these things off my chest. And honestly, like me repeating it and me hearing myself say it over and over and over again as I keep rewatching the video, it just like makes it stick to my head because I don't always keep all the good thoughts and all the positive thinking and, oh, you should just do it this way and like this will help you overcome it. I'm like, no, I hate life. I want to die. So, you know, when I rewatch these, I'm like, okay, Kyra, like you were once like that, so why can't you be like that again? Like, why can't you stay that happy? I'm about to insert the slightest little clip of how I was last year. I was scrolling down my Snapchat memories and I saw myself, it's like 1 year ago, so I was like, okay, let me click this, you know, I was probably feeling good, maybe. I was not. It was really tragic to see, like, it was honestly kind of sad, like, wow, I was like 50 pounds heavier, I was crying so bad, I hated life so much, like, you're about to see.
But this is killing me, and this is going to kill me.
It was just a sad time, and I'm happy to see where I am now. Obviously, not every day is rainbows and sunshines, like I just said. Like, it's really not. It's really not. It's really not. But it's fine, because like I said, I see the growth, and that is all that matters. But I don't know why I'm making this intro so long. We're just gonna get into the shits. I feel like since I'm sitting here talking, I'm already into the shits, so it's really fun. The first thing that I really want to talk about is how to deal with like mental health, like as a whole, because it's a whole different type of sickness. You just feel so lost and empty, and like nobody will ever understand you, and like you don't belong here in this world. It makes you feel like an alien, and it's hard to deal with. It's like, yo, what do I do? So obviously a lot of people deal with it, but not everybody does. So if you try talking, it just may feel like you're talking to a wall, because it's like no matter what they say or what you say to them, like they will never understand you or get it. So I have a couple ways that I like to pinpoint it or try to treat it. Number one, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to nobody, I wrote a little list because I'm a little high, okay? That's my number one way. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I like to smoke marijuana. That makes me happy. It helps me feel good. I feel relaxed. I feel less irritable. I don't want to punch somebody in the face. It's just a great time. So number one, for me, that is my thing. I don't know if that's your thing. You could try it. You know, if you're 21 and up, you definitely could try that. Yeah, I highly recommend. Highly recommend. But anyways, yes, I made a little list because I didn't want to forget anything. And it's not long because this is about to be like a real video. Real uncut, raw, okay? Anyways, so number one, other than the gas, is I feel like talking, but like it doesn't have to be even to somebody. Like I just said, I'm talking to my phone, and it is making me feel better already. Like at first I was just like, oh my gosh, like what do I talk about? But now I'm like, oh my gosh, like literally just say what your problems are and how you deal with them. Like that's great. That's what we came for. Like come on. So it just makes me feel good. I feel like I'm talking to myself because I am. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, okay, great. It's just Kyra and Kyra, like one-on-one. When I get stuff off my chest, like even to myself, it just makes me feel so much better than just like thinking about it. Like literally just talk out loud or talk to your best friend. Like me and my best friend go through a lot of the same things, and that helps. If you have a significant other, talk to them, and that helps too. It doesn't have to be like a parent, but you can talk to your parents. My parents do accept me and like understand me, but sometimes I just don't like want to talk to them about my issues, because it just makes me feel like a burden and I feel worse. Like it just doesn't, yeah, it doesn't click. I would rather talk to somebody that like didn't birth me. But again, that's just me. But you can also talk to like a therapist or a psychiatrist. Again, if you feel like you don't have like a really really close friend that you guys like have that same connection, because like I said, it takes experiences, then you should go to one. If not, I like journaling a lot. I feel like journaling really helps because it's like talking, but like without talking. If you don't want to feel like a weirdo and talk to yourself in the middle of your room, you could just write it out. Literally every day, come home, write it out. Take your little journal with you. Like if something happens, somebody makes you so mad, you just feel so out of whack, write it out. I feel like you'll feel better. And then my last thing, well, I guess I have two more. Exercising would be one. I don't exercise that much, so I don't wanna, yeah. But I know people that do, they just put so much energy into that they can't put energy into like their negative thoughts. They're like, oh no, like I got this. So I wanna start. I've been trying to start, but you know, like I said, not every day is rainbows and sunshines. It's like growth. That's all that matters. But yeah, you could do that. But this, I guess, should have been number one, number two, because again, gas, number one. I highly suggest. But number two, like 1.5 maybe, is like tricking yourself, thinking good thoughts. Like I know that sounds so weird. You don't even have to think good thoughts. Just wake up and instead of saying whatever you're gonna say or feeling however you're gonna feel, just like literally lie to yourself. When you wanna die, be like, I don't wanna die. I love my life. Life is great. It's so amazing. I can't complain about anything. I have no problems. If you are like insecure about whatever, me, I think I'm chubby, my stomach, okay? I'm like, you know what? I got a flat stomach today. Or even if I don't, it don't matter. Like, I'm still cute. I'm the baddest. Like, it's whatever. You know, just hype yourself up because you in your mind, that's all you have. Like, when you don't have anybody else, you have you in your mind. And your mind is like the one that's like tearing you down without you even really knowing it. So you have to like trick yourself into like boosting yourself back up, if that makes sense. So again, if you don't feel happy, be like, no, I'm happy today. I'm happy. I'm great. This is the best. And then the more you say that, like the more you'll really feel that, because then you're not thinking the negative thoughts. Like you're really trying to say like, no, I'm happy. So then you're gonna feel like, oh snap, like, I'm happy. Like, oh wait, like what am I mad about? Because when you constantly think about why you're sad or why you're depressed or what's making you upset, like that's why you feel that way, because it's all you're thinking about. You're just like, damn. Like another thing, your environment, meaning like your house. Is your house clean? Are you in a clean space? If you're not, it's gonna make you feel worse. And I know when you feel bad, you don't want to clean. You don't have the energy to do all that. I want to lay in my bed all day till like 6 o'clock at night, and that just is what it is. So when am I cleaning up? When am I doing anything? But if you had the time to make a mess, bro, you had the time to clean it up. That's like another thing with tricking yourself. You have to be like, I got this. Like I'm gonna clean up. Like I can't be in a dirty house, you know? So make sure your environment is clean. That means your car. Okay, if you go to school, you have like a locker or something, clean your locker out. Like anything that you spend a lot of time in, it gotta be clean. Make you feel good. Even if you like to be cluttered, then let it be cluttered. Just make sure it's the way that you like it to be. Your friends, your family, meaning like gotta have good people around you all the time. If you have people talking down with you, because I've had that. City living at its finest, okay? But I've had that so much in my life, like where I've been so like negative and down, and that was all I talked about. And my like real, not, I don't even want to say my real friends, because again, like if people are experiencing the same thing, they're gonna talk about that with you. But like the people that just like really 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 wanted me to do better, they're like, no Kyle, don't talk about that, like I don't want to hear that, like don't cut yourself, like don't do that. But other people are like yeah, I want to die too, like we're gonna die together, like that is not positive for you. So if you're in a situation like that, you know, you have a best friend like that, you have a boyfriend like that, girlfriend, whatever, anything like that, bro, Not saying they're not good to be in your life, but this situation, like y'all together, is not gonna work. It is no bueno, because something bad is gonna happen to somebody unless y'all like get out of that. That is serious. Make sure that the people around you are positive and they're good, but like real positive, not like that fake, like just no, like not even trying to care about your problems. They're just like, oh, like you'll get over it, you know. Oh, somebody else's problems are worse. No, nobody else's problems are worse than your own because they're happening to you, so they're the worst to you. So forget all that, like, oh, you know, somebody else has it worse. Yeah, in their life they may have it worse. Anyways, I want to make this like an 87-minute video or something. My next thing is staying motivated. So like how to stay motivated and like what staying motivated does for you. If you have something to look forward to and something to do, I know that when you are depressed, like you don't care about anything. Like it's like I don't want to do anything. Like there's not one damn thing that like makes me want to get the fuck up. Like I don't care. Like I don't want to get cute. I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to go eat. I don't want to go hang out with my friends. I don't want to sing. I don't want to do none of the shit that I used to do. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to do shit. Like I just want to die. I just want to stay here. I just want to whatever. Like no. Stop. Again, kind of within the tricking yourself, but you gotta like set little goals and make yourself be motivated towards something. You have to make yourself. Like that is the one thing that I did. I got to be like, Kyra, bro, like you can't do this anymore because you're not gonna die. I tried it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely tried to kill myself. I used to call myself, you know, those things. I've been to the psych ward, etc. We're not gonna talk about that. I just been through the cycle. So I knew I had like a point where I was just like, bro, like clearly I'm not about to die. Clearly I'm here for a reason. Like I need to be here. I'm supposed to be here. I have a purpose. Like whatever. What is it? I don't freaking know. I don't know. But I just figured everybody here has one, so I'm here and I have to have one, right? I have to, right? So again, that's with me tricking myself. I just keep repeating the same thing. Bro, you're gonna get up and you're gonna do this. You're gonna film a video. You're gonna go help some people today. Again, like this is helping me, seriously. Just sitting here talking to this camera. It's fine. So you gotta stay motivated. You have to check yourself. If you make a to-do list, that helps. Because even if you don't complete anything on the freaking list, making a to-do list is so beneficial because that means you're thinking about the things that you need to do. You're thinking about your life. You're thinking about more things than just whatever is making you sad. Or even if those things are like, again, if you're like, oh, I don't have any money. I need to pay this bill. I need to take my dog to the vet. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. When you write out all those things instead of you just like repeating them in your head, like it's like a release. Then you can see them. Then you can be like, okay, even if it takes me a whole week to do this, I can do this, and then I can cross it off, and there's one less thing, and you can see it. You're like, yo, you know what? I made a step. I made a damn step. Like it's lit. Finally, I made a step. Like it's so great. I'm so happy, and that's how you have to think about it. You have to focus on like the mini wins. That's what fucks people up is when they always think about the big things, and I know because I always do that. I always think about the grandiose things, like the big scale, bro. Take it down a notch. Like I said, making a list. Bro, you did that. You ain't do that before. You ain't do that yesterday. Like that's a step. Like be happy. Have to focus on the little things. Like when you were back in elementary school and you would get like the A honor roll. Like that felt so amazing, right? That was such a little thing. Even if you got like an A on a test, like that's the little thing that led up to like the A honor roll. Cause now when you're on the A honor roll, that's the thing that like kept you motivated. Cause now you want to get on the A honor roll. Now you had that one A, and you were like, A. Even though I have all Fs, now I just got an A. So now I'm happy. Like now I'm lit. Now I just want to work just a little bit harder. So maybe I can try to get an A again. Maybe, and then you do it. Now you're like, oh snap, 2 times in a row. Like damn, I got this. Like. It's great, like maybe I can get it 3 times, maybe, but let me not work too hard. Then you get that 3rd one, then it's like, damn, like I definitely got this. Like now I'm gonna work for the A honor roll, and then you get the A honor roll, and then like you just keep working up. Like that's how it is. So yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I really ranted with that one, but that's just such an important thing. Just focus on the mini wins, bro. You don't have to win the war at that moment. You know what I mean? Just like win all your little battles, even if it's just a little tussle. Okay, it's just you and somebody else fighting. It's fine. It don't gotta be 2 countries. Just focus on the little things. Last thing, okay, is how to deal with like pain, hurt, and grief. I feel like the main thing with like pain is to let it soak in and to like realize that it's real. Like if it's a death, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, yo, like this person is still alive. You're gonna wanna call them or go to their Instagram or whatever, like I know, but they're not. So you have to really like, yo, like they're not here. And it's gonna make you so sad, obviously. You're gonna feel like shit. Depending on who they were to, you know, some people may want to die after that. Some people may want to hurt themselves. Some people may just be so depressed they just want to sit in bed for like a month straight. You may want to do that, but it's like once you really just like, yo, they died, they're gone. It's like, oh, okay. Then like the 8th time you said it, like the 8th day, the 8th week, whatever, however long it takes you, that's when you say it. It's like, okay, yeah, they are, but like, what am I gonna do about it? Because me sitting here sad, crying, wanting to die, whatever, it's not gonna bring them back. It's literally not going to fix anything at all. Like you obviously know that, you hear that, but when you really sit there and you really think about it, bro, what is that doing? What is it fixing? Nothing. Literally nothing. Like not shit. It's literally making everything worse. Because now you sitting in your bed for 2 months. Now you didn't pay your bills, now you fucked up with work, now your girlfriend or boyfriend is mad, etc. Like, whatever. Like, there's just so many things. And it's just like, damn, like, I fucked that shit up for something that is not gonna change anything. Like, something that I can't get back, which is really sucks. It really sucks. It's really sad. But then, when you really think about it, again, like, you really get there, it's just like, damn, okay. Like, all those times people are like, oh, you gotta do good for them. Like, whatever, you really do. Like, if you really cared about that person, bro, would you be doing that when they were here? No. Were you doing that when they were here? No. And if you were, what did they say about it? How did they feel about it? And you just gonna do the same thing? I feel like you just have to like let it soak in, because if it builds up, you'll just feel worse. It's not just like with like debts. It's like with anything. Literally anything. Whatever troubles you, whatever makes you feel like shit. Whatever it is. There's literally so many things, because so many people feel so many different ways about everything. Again, what may be sad or troubling to you may not be to the next person. There's billions and cajillions of people in the world, so obviously it's like that. I feel like this is just like a good first video, because you get to see like me and like just hear about like me and like my life, like the real me, like the real troubling things. Like fuck the little bullshit. Like no. People have issues. Why do you think people do dumb and crazy shit? Because in their brain they feel lost. So it's like, okay, I have to do this, whatever it is. I gotta do drugs, I gotta go rob a bank, I gotta kill somebody, I gotta just lay in my bed, I gotta, whatever, take a child. Like that is just so... But again, it's because in their head, bro, something is wrong. It may be something like depression. It may be like schizophrenia. It may be something, they could have like a brain tumor and their whole left side of their brain is fucked up and nobody knows it. It could just be so many things, but there's something wrong. So when you talk about it and you pinpoint it, it just gets better. So I feel like this video, I don't know, hope it just helps anybody. Hope you're like, damn, I relate, like damn, okay. Like I hope you feel a little bit more motivated to like get your ass up and like get going, you feel me? Like, it's lit, we got life to live. Again, did you see my face? Because internally I was like, that sounded weird coming out of my mouth. Because like I said, I usually talk negative and shit. But we're done with that shit. That's a dub. Like, we're cutting that off. Like I said, we got a life to live. You got to keep repeating it. You got to remember it. You got to internalize it. You got to tell yourself every damn day whatever you got to hear, bro. Whatever you got to hear. Tell yourself it. Because who better to tell you than yourself? Who do you believe more than yourself? And if that's not the case, then we got some more stuff to talk about and to fix. But that being said, that is all. Like I said, I'm Kyra, and this is the first of many, so stay tuned. And yeah, okay. Bye. I guess it is like peace out, because I always throw my damn... Okay.